Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships, free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We are your hosts.
I'm Dayna Pereira.
And this is Brimstone. And it's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. Anyway, we have been out and about and all over the damn country and out of the country. And here we are to hang out with you guys again. We apologize for our little break, but, a little mental health, goes a long way.
Yeah. Hey, we deserve vacations too, and we took the damn things.
Well, you did. I was still working, but I was traveling.
Working. Yeah. I took the
you
damn
deserve
thing.
that. You really deserve that vacation. It was a much needed vacation for you.
Very, very, very much needed. My husband is ready to throw me out a window because already I'm like, I think maybe next year. And he's like, God damn it, woman. I just took you to Italy. Like, you're going to have to give me a couple of years. Okay. We're not taking a beautiful, crazy vacation again next year. Cause I was like, I think maybe let's do London and Ireland and Scotland next year. Cause I want to be in some castles because I'm a fucking princess.
There you go. Well, maybe you'll come with me to Ireland when I got to go to Ireland. What do you call it? Be like, all right, send Dayna with me. What do you call it? I'm supposed to be doing, we'll see if it happens this year. I was supposed to do it last year and then with all the things happening. But this year, we'll see if it happens. I'm supposed to do a media tour out in Ireland. This was bring me out. So if they do, then I'll be like, hey, Day, you want to go with me?
Yes. The answer is yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Put the children on hold. I'm good. Joe, take care of the dogs, the kids. I'm out.
Those damn kids. They
go find some leprechauns. So what do you call it? What do we have today? We have a bunch of really good ones, or not? I haven't even looked yet. No,
we do. We do have some good ones here. Obviously, we have some good ones here. You think I'm putting some shitty ones on there? Come on,
well, listen. Every so often, it slips through, and I get to tell the butt stories, or some kind of weird story that I'm going, oh.
Yeah. We've done a lot of living. We have a lot of stories.
There we go. But I did miss you, Day. I missed you so much. So what do you call it? I'm so glad that we're getting on now. And guys, you guys are going to have a little treat because in another week or so, you're going to have Dayna and I together in the same room. So God willing. So it's going to be fun. And what do you call it? We're going to have a good time. And we should probably set up a photo shoot for that time too. That would probably be a good idea.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's talk about that afterwards.
To set up. Yeah.
We'll figure that out. So would you like to get started?
I would love to get started. I'm so excited to be doing another full episode. We did our mini-sodes and finally we're back on track with our normal schedule again. And our first secret.
We get the full orgasm tonight.
Full orgasm. We're not edging today. We're going right for it.
We're going all out. Woohoo! All right, you're up. Go ahead.
It says, I ran into my old high school boyfriend's dad at the grocery store a few months ago. I dated his son 20 years ago, and I have always thought his dad was a very good-looking man. I found him on Instagram and started messaging him. We've been hooking up now, and he is bigger than his son. It's just a hookup at this point, but how hilarious if it ever gets serious and I get to make my ex call me mommy, LOL.
Wow. Ill, and wow. Oh.
I love every second of it. I mean, she's had 20 years for her vagina to, dispense of the son. So I think it's amazing.
Ew. That's nasty. I think it's amazing. No, ew, no. Now here's the question: does the dad know that his son was banging her?
Oh, he has to.
I don't know. I mean, I've got questions.
I've got questions,
and now let me ask you seriously. All right, you gonna tell me that the dad is bigger? You're going to remember what this kid was 20 years ago? And he was a kid. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying. How are you
Well,
going to remember?
the thing is, I mean, you remember the really small ones and you remember the really big ones. So if it doesn't stand out in your mind, then you're like, they were average. It was no, it was good. It was fine. It wasn't too big. It wasn't too small. But the really big ones stay on your mind. The really small ones stay on your mind.
They should never be on your mind after they're gone. They stay on your mind.
I'm just saying, if somebody said to me, who was the smallest dick that you've ever had, I would be like, oh yeah, it was that guy. Oof. So it stands out. You remember that stuff.
I got you. Oh man, a lot of people can be talking about me then. That's not good. Oof. Oh yeah. All right. Well, no.
Hung like a peanut, are you, Brim?
like a little peanut, like a little pokeball. This tiny little thing. Big nuts, but tiny little pepper, tiny little one. It's cute. It's cute. When you say it's cute, you got the problem. Find the Lucky Charms. It's okay.
It reminds me of that the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. That was a good movie. That was with Sandra Bullock, right?
No, that one's Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson, that's right.
Matthew
McConaughey.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just hear, by the way, did you know that apparently Matthew McConaughey is a half brother of Woody Harrelson because the mother was unfaithful?
I heard the rumor that it might be true. I did not see that it was confirmed. But I did hear the rumor that it was a possibility that
one of them took a blood test from what I heard. I think
really?
They took blood I think so. Which is great. I think so. I guess the father was unfaithful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Makes sense.
I mean, if that is true, I am so here for it. I mean, not the cheating part of it, but like
I like Woody Harrelson a lot.
Turning into famous actors that love each other so much. I'm like,
good story.
Yeah, it'd be a great story.
I can't stand Matthew McConaughey though. He bothers me. Yeah. I'm not into Matthew McConaughey. I really like Woody Harrelson. I always have. Ever since he was on Cheers. You know what I mean? So
I love them both. Them both.
My goodness. All right. So talking about to skirt off that subject, but all right. So she's gonna have her ex call her mommy, I guess.
Well, it's just a hookup at this point, but I mean, it is funny to think about afterwards. If it were to get more serious, that would be hilarious. Like, how do you even break the news? Like, oh, hey, remember me? We graduated together. You had your penis in me at one point. I'm gonna marry your dad. Wow. Like, what revenge?
I'm still I'm never gonna get over that one. That's gonna be a little weird.
I know. You've never been on board with the interfamily relations.
No. Well, because I know, there's somebody who I know that went through,
your family.
Or tried. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, when I found out, I was like, oh, yeah, that's not good.
Not like a shorter time frame. Like, this is 20 years. This is 2 decades of living your life. And so I don't know. That feels different to me that there's so much time that has passed. It's not like she was just like, working her way through the family. It was like chance meeting. She didn't go after it on purpose. It was 20 years later. It just feels a little different.
She did go after it on purpose. She found him on Instagram and started messaging him. It's right there in black and white. Black and white, right there. You sent it to me. It's right there.
20 years later, though.
All right. So the dad was on her mind for 20 years?
No, he was on her mind after she saw him again at the grocery store and then was like, ooh, I should probably message this guy because he's still hot and I would like to have intercourse with him.
I missed you, Dayna. Oh, how I missed you the last few weeks. Okay, we're moving on. So all right, the next writer says, again, this is the next writer who says it. I'm just speaking it into reality here. I'm a straight male drag queen. Nobody thinks we exist. but it's true. We're here and we're not all queer. Well, hey, all power to you. There you go.
I don't
I don't
think that
care if
I've
you're queer or not. Do whatever you want in the bedroom. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. But I don't think that I've ever even considered the fact until we got this one that there were straight male drag queens out there.
No, I've known a few in my time.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I've
mean,
known
I
a
guess
few.
there's
There was
cross-dressing.
so much in that. There was so much in that. Like I
Well,
heard
because I
everything
feel
kind
so
of.
naive. I'm like, oh my God, why? I've never considered this. I'm like, I really need to expand my horizons here because I did not know.
There are a lot of cross dressers
Yeah.
who are, they just happen to like women's clothing, or they like to dress up and
Dress in drag, put the
dress and
makeup
drag, but
on,
they're not
do the
they're
whole
not gay,
performance.
I guess. Drag queen is different than a cross dresser, but I guess it's
Right.
quasi similar. But but yeah, drag queens. I mean,
Yes, what was it? Patrick Swayze? He dressed in drag for that movie.
Wang Fu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but so did John Leguizamo
Uh-huh.
and what do you call it? And Wesley Snipes. You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's one of Danielle's favorites.
I
What do you
have
call it?
not
But
seen it in
that's
a very long time, but I
good,
do remember it. I remember
good
liking
movie.
it.
Yeah, John Leguizamo played Chi Chi. He made a very pretty girl. But they were all in that movie. They were all considered gay. They were all gay men.
Oh, okay. All
Was
right.
the premise of that one. But no. And you'll never see a straight male drag queen on RuPaul's, drag race.
No,
But
you
what
don't
do you call it?
think?
But there are straight drag queens. They might not
Hmm.
tell anybody that they're straight,
Right.
but there are
Yeah,
some.
I wonder how that's received in the community. I wonder if they're like, yes, this is fine, or if they're like, yo, bro, stepping on my toes here in
I don't
fucking
know.
6-inch heels. It's rude.
I don't know. Listen, whatever things are going on in this world right now.
Ca- Yeah, I know. I know. My brain, seriously, going to Italy was such a cleanse. I was very hesitant to come back here. I'm like, can we just move here? Like I can do the show over the interwebs from
Mhm.
Italy. I can hook up to Wi-Fi and do it from there.
I know, right? Oh, you might, since we're on Dirty Little Secrets, you might enjoy the new mug that my children got me of all people.
Oh,
So it says, "Daddy's Little Squirts. We used to live in his balls. Happy Father's Day." And it's got the kids' names on there: Haley, Dylan, and Sam. You see it? Can you
that
see it?
is an amazing mug.
The little sperms, Daddy's
Used
Little
to live
Squirts.
in your balls.
And my children bought this for me. What kind of fucking house do I live in?
Oh,
What did
a
I
great
do?
one if they can joke like that.
Yeah, I said, well, this is a good one. This is new. You know,
Yes.
My last mug that I got said, "Thanks for hitting it and not quitting it."
Oh.
That was what Danielle had got me a while ago.
Did
I'm
they give
like,
one to Danielle saying like thanks for not swallowing me?
no, no.
Haley's too young to do that now.
Yeah, I'm sure eventually, there could very well be something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dylan is the one who presented it to me, so
I'm not shocked by that
I
at all.
believe that it was more him
Yeah.
than the girls, but they kind of went with it because Haley's cracking up about it. I'm like, a 12-year-old child here. What's wrong with you?
She knows what a
Oh,
sperm is. She knows where they come from.
I don't want to think about that. Thank you very much, young
Yeah, no, I
lady.
get
I
it.
would like to stay, my child is innocent, although I'm the
Uh-huh.
one that cusses around and now I'm like, look, she hears worse in school.
That
She hears worse in school. It's
100%.
yeah. So
100%. In fact, my
um
son just yesterday showed me a picture of my dog laying on the couch where his legs, like his knees were kind of out and he was this way. So he looked like a giant penis. And my son shows it to me and he goes, look, mom, Leo's a dick.
oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sorry.
16 though. So.
I'm sorry. You're
Uh,
going through all those stages now. I've
I
been
love
there.
it. I
I've
love
been
it.
there.
Mm.
Okay, you're up.
I am. Oh gosh, this could totally be me. I told my husband, oh, except I don't work. Never mind. I take it back. I told my husband that I was being forced to go on a work trip, but I actually just took myself on a solo vacation.
Wow.
I needed it so bad, and he would never agree to let me go alone. So I made up a work trip as a cover. I spent 4 blissful days on a lake reading books, drinking wine, and refreshing.
Wow. I could never get away with something like that. Never in a million years. In a zillion years could never get. And I have to go away all the time. And I would
Yeah.
never get away with that. I'd be
Oh,
like, uh-huh, yeah, video, sure. Hi, look, I'm here.
yeah.
Like
And you're on, you're, yeah,
no,
yeah.
I could never get away with that. Nor would
See,
I want to. I mean, I wouldn't want to lie anyway, but I'm just saying, like,
I would, I wish my husband would leave me more often. And I mean that in the
you know,
nicest way possible. Because he works really hard and anytime he has downtime, and I'm going to sound like such an asshole, but he's always like, I just want to hang out with you. And I'm like, yeah, but go somewhere else and refresh by yourself a little bit. Because I think it's also important to be with yourself, do the things that you like to do. I would love if my husband was like, I'm going to go, take a long weekend at a lake and go fishing and, have some beers and eat some good food by myself. I'd be like, okay, see you in 4 days, I guess.
yeah, right. Enjoy that 4 days. Enjoy
Yeah.
it because when you get home, you're gonna have to work some more because I want to go to Paris next year.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
See, I let him do some stuff, then I get to do some stuff. It's a real give and take.
that's funny. That's funny. Oh my Lord. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think I could I definitely couldn't get away with that.
Yeah.
Not that I would want to per se anyway, but wow. Lake reading books, drinking wine and refreshing.
That's like my
Um
dream right there. That's all I want to do is sit by a lake with a good book or five, drink
or
my
five
wine.
or
Yeah.
five. And I would, I absolutely could see, how wonderful that would be, I guess,
Hmm.
but just I guess so serene just but I would get lonely being by myself, you know? There's sometimes that I need some just me decompressing time, but
Right.
very rarely, most of the time, like I don't like necessarily being by myself. Isn't
Yeah.
that weird? Is that weird?
Well, so I am the kind of person, and I've been like this my entire life, and one day it might get me murdered, but I am the kind of person that will go out by myself. I'll go to a restaurant, I'll go to a bar, I'll go to the movies, I'll go wherever by myself and just chat people up, whoever's next to me, the waiter, like whoever. And like, I just don't mind going out and making friends in different areas, meeting people, really like to hear their stories usually. Like, tell
Yeah.
me everything. Let's dig into that childhood trauma, shall we?
Yeah, right. So have you been doing any comedy since you got back or no?
No, no.
Oh,
I mean, you have seen my schedule and
yes.
how impossible it is to get a hold of me or get me to, nail down doing anything at all. I've had legit no time since, like April.
Wow. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been really, really crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Shit's
so when
been
I'm in San
busy.
Diego, I'm not gonna watch you perform. I'm very upset.
No, there will be no I mean, I will be hilarious. Don't you worry. You are going to have a good time. It's just not going to be on a stage with a microphone.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, should we move along?
Let's do our last secret of the day.
Okay, so Taylor Swift is my all-time favorite artist. Is this Kim? Did she send this in?
Is
I
it? It
love
could be,
her.
I guess.
I love her, but if anyone asks me, I'll say Metallica or some other band because I'm a 43-year-old straight dude with no kids, and I can admit that Tay Tay is my favorite. All right, see, I would have read that totally different at the beginning had I known that was going to be a thing. Taylor
Yeah.
Swift is my all-time favorite artist. I love her, but if anyone asks me, I'll say Metallica or some other band. Yeah, because I'm a 43-year-old straight dude with no kids, and I can't admit that Tay Tay is my favorite. Why not, bro? Like I love
Yeah.
Disney. Tay Tay's not so bad. I don't hate Tay
I
Tay.
love Taylor.
Well,
She's
well,
great.
you're a young lady. But
That's true. It's
you
true.
know,
But so I heard that they do this game with Taylor Swift and Shakespeare where they say a lyric and then you have to guess if it's Taylor Swift or Shakespeare. And like people get it wrong all the time on which one it is. Like she's a really great writer.
yeah, she is. Listen, I think she's a great musician. She's a great writer. What do you call it? If she's writing music, I'm assuming she is.
She is, yeah.
And
I mean, she has people
great
that write
performer.
with her, but yeah, she
Yeah,
does
I'm
write
sure
on her
great
records.
performer. So like why can't you why? Like
Yeah, just say it. I
I'm cool
would
with
love to see him at a concert though. Like, have you been to a Taylor Swift concert?
I
And
refuse to go to a Taylor Swift concert.
why?
I refuse to go to a Taylor Swift concert. There's no way that I wouldn't be able to go and make fun of all her fans. Listen, I don't want to get them mad at me because it's not like that. Again, I
They
said
will
I
come
love Taylor
after
Swift,
you.
but I love
Those
See, that's the thing
Swifties,
is,
they're
I can
hardcore.
I love Taylor Swift. I think that I didn't say that she sucks or anything. She's a fantastic musician.
Uh-huh.
What do you call it? I just like when they're all dressing up in the eras and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that, and all this. It's like I don't know. Like I laugh at Kim, and she laughs about it because she knows how ridiculous it is, but she does it anyway.
But
And
it's
I'm like,
fun. It's like
oh, come on.
Halloween. It's
It's
so
like Madonna
ridiculous.
when
It's
Madonna was,
fun.
you go to a Madonna concert and everybody's wearing like all the eras, like coming in wedding dresses and then like little frilly things, and come
It's
on.
fun to put cones on your tits and walk around like that. It's fun to dress up like Madonna
Dana,
or,
have you been
like it's
have you been putting cones on your tits lately?
I haven't actually put any cones on my tits.
But you
And
thought
you know
about
what? I've definitely actually, I'm lying. I've definitely used party hats like on my boobs before. Definitely done that before
it.
as like a joke, because I thought it was funny.
Ah, shit. Listen, I just think it's amusing. What do you call it? Like, when you go, when I see a lot of these things and they're all like dressed up like her, and I'm like, this is nuts, like
Yeah.
nuts, like mind-blowingly nuts.
Well,
Because how do you get into so many people's heads like that? Like
but that's like I remember when Taylor Swift's first album came out and I bought it and I loved it and I sang every single song off of it. And she was not huge at that point. She was 16. And
right,
then, you know, she came out with another one and I was like, "Oh, this is really good." And then she went pop instead of country and I was like, "I still like her." And then I have bought every single Taylor Swift album that she has ever come out with just on the principle that I like her. I don't even listen to all of them, but I own them all. Every single last one of them. I'll go and buy it on purpose just because I like her. And now she's this insanely huge, like nobody could have guessed how big she was going to blow up.
I would have guessed that she would have blown up. I
Yeah.
would. Yeah, yeah, because she had that special something about her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that what do you call it? That she was at the center of attention for a lot of things. One being the whole Kanye thing.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That
Yeah.
grabbed a ridiculous amount of attention, which is why, to a certain extent, I'm like, well, did that happen for real, or was that set up? You know what I mean? Like, I
I
don't.
definitely think that that happened for real. Her dating life has been at the center of everything because she's dated a lot of high profile people.
Yeah, that's true too.
I've
And
always
then she's
wanted to
written
be
songs
like,
about them.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
She dated Jake Gyllenhaal.
she did, didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah,
For
you don't
like
want Tay
three
Tay sloppy
solid
seconds.
months. Yes, I do. I absolutely fucking do.
No, you do not.
Yes,
You
I
love
do.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph, I'm Team Joe here.
And guess what? He is somebody else's sloppy seconds.
Wow. Ouch.
Seriously, think about it. He's been with many women before me. So I'm definitely getting the sloppy seconds off of many other women.
Fair
And I'm
enough.
fine with
Okay.
that.
Fair enough. I'm not. I'm saying. I say nothing. I'm sorry, Joe. I had nothing to do with this.
He knows. He's fine.
Okay, all right.
But I
Like
am sure that this 43-year-old straight dude with no kids, there's no way that he is the only 43-year-old straight dude with no kids that likes Taylor Swift, whether they admit it or not. Everybody has bobbed along with a Tay Tay song.
I have no issue bobbing along to a Tay Tay song.
Hell
I'll
no, they're
sing it.
good.
I don't. What? First of all, who the hell's going to say anything to me if I do it? You know what I mean? That's first of all. Second of all,
Yeah.
like who cares? You know what I mean? Like your masculinity has nothing to do with the type of music you listen to. You know what I mean? I might
Yeah.
joke around and mess with you a little bit, like as a joke, but at the end of the day, I'm perfectly, I'm perfectly fine with that.
And so many people like to judge other people. Like they're like, let me see your playlist. And I'm like, why? It doesn't make me a good human being or not, or cool or whatever. I just have on my thing, like, I am a lyrics person. Lyrics get to me. If I like the lyrics of a song and it makes me feel a certain kind of way whenever I hear it or sing it, it's going on my playlist.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, that's absolutely. I'm with you on that. I don't know. Listen, Day, I think it's about that time. I think that we had another great episode. I'm super psyched that we had a full episode today and
yay.
got some time to sit and catch up. And I can't wait to hug you in a week and give you a big hug. Hello,
Yay.
and we're gonna be hanging out and what do you call it? Yes, drinking wine by the pool sounds like a wonderful thing.
Oh, yes. And our
I can't
next
wait to
episode
relax
is
a
going
little
to
bit.
be both of us in person.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna be so excited.
It's
I
been
I
over
might
2 years.
I might wet myself.
Yeah. Okay, so put
Well,
plastic
let's
down.
put
Noted.
plastic down. I don't want to mess up the couch. But what do you call? No, it'll be awesome. And guys, we thank you. We appreciate you. We really do. Thank you so much for tuning in every single week. Thank you for also keeping up with us while we were taking our little mini breaks. And listen, make sure you rate, review, subscribe. Dayna will not be putting up any kind of sexy photos for you anymore. Because I will not allow it. No, I'm just kidding.
Big
Yes,
Brother's
I will.
coming to town and he's putting his foot down.
I'm going to be putting. That's what we should do. That's the photo shoot we should do. Me covering you up in
Yeah,
each photo. That would be hilarious, by the way.
that
So
would
if
be
we do
hilarious.
photos, we're definitely doing that. Uh, anyway, you want to leave them with the one rule of Dirty Little Secrets Club?
Yes, guys, the first rule of this. Hold on.
Ah, you forgot the name of the show. Ah, you're me. You've just become me officially. Oh man, you spent way too much
It's
time
been
with
a few
me.
weeks, okay?
Go
The
ahead. Go ahead.
first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Fuck me, dude.
Promised land. You think we want something from you? You got another thing coming.